supposed to be like, I'm supposed to be like a talk show host right now, but like I'm also a singer and like, like you're incredible. Like you literally are. So thank you for letting me sing with you earlier. It's literally a dream come true, like no lie. I love you so much, but I have to ask, I'm just curious with a voice like yours, like were people just like, oh my God, like from like childhood with you? Like, do you remember the first time you sang and like,
well,
people were floored?
My family was super musical. We had all these aunts and uncles and everything who always loved to play, like get together and play the ukuleles and sing the old songs and stuff. And so it was pretty easy just to go from that to being asked to sing at one of my parents' cocktail parties.
It was like fluid. Yeah, you were used to it.
Yeah, it wasn't much of a stretch, really.
Yeah.
And as a little kid, you know, little kids love to show off in front of the grown-ups, you know.
Yeah, look at me.
Yeah. I'm funny, right?
Yeah.
You know? And so I used to do this, I think from early age, like 6 to 8, I was doing this rendition of the Hawaiian wedding song as Ethel Merman. So it was like a child, you know. So I think that's where I got the sort of feeling that singing and acting go together.
Yeah. Oh, I do agree with that. Like while I'm singing, but are you like this? Because I hate acting, but I feel like I do it on stage because you jump into character of wherever you were when you wrote the song.
Yeah.
Is that ever hard for you, depending upon the song? Like, you know, like.
For me, it's not the songs that are too intense, it's the ones that I've grown out of. Like, you know, I don't want to say anything about too specific songs, but.
You don't want to like poo-poo on the songs, but yeah.
But a song like Magic Man, you know, was written way back when I was in my super early 20s and with my first love. And
don't you bash Magic Man right now, ma'am.
That's what I meant.
I will actually tackle you.
That's what I meant. I don't want to bash
You know why? I think it was actually the first hard song I ever heard as a child, and I was like, and honestly, it was because it was women. And usually you always heard men doing the rock stuff. And so I remember, because my brother's like a decade older, and anything they were listening to was always like men. And I was like, wait, what? I can do this? And it was like representation at its finest point. I was like, wait, women are able to do this too? And it was really cool, because I feel like y'all opened the door for for the Alanis Morissette, for all these women in music later on. And I often do wonder, like, back in the day, was that really hard? Like being the only... Like, was there just so much, was it just oozing in misogyny? Like, was it just...
Yeah. I like that, oozing in misogyny. Yes, it was.
It happens. We've all been in that room.
It was total immersion.
Immersion,
But yeah, back when I started out, it was all radio, right?
Yeah.
Like there was no Spotify or anything like that. It was just all radio.
Yeah.
And so radio had this kind of unspoken rule that they could only play one female artist per hour. So if you weren't like Joan Baez, a folk singer, or if you weren't a disco diva, you were just out of luck.
There was no room at the table. Oh.
So when we did manage to get a heart song or two played on the radio, it was kind of a revelation.
Yeah. I mean, what a perfect one. So is it true? I didn't actually know this. Like growing up singing Barracuda, I didn't know it was about sexism, but that's true, right?
Yeah. Yep.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love when people write songs though, and like when you're young, you don't know, like whatever, and you have this whole other idea, and then you're like, oh, it's way off.
So that's like, how it is.
Yeah.
I was really surprised. Like I was so naive. And I just thought, well, we're bringing our word to the people, you know, it was almost like spiritual.
Yeah.
And then I get into this room with these really sleazy, you know, industry guys who are saying all kinds of really disrespectful stuff, you know.
Yeah.
And it made me mad. And I went back to the hotel and wrote the words to Barracuda.
Yeah.
And it made me feel better, you know.
Do you feel like it has changed, though, like dramatically since, you know, when Heart first broke?
Yes, I do. I think it's changed in a lot of ways. You don't have to dress up in a French maid outfit and be the centerfold now when you're really a musician, you know.
Yeah.
But some of the old stuff is still in place. It's just gone underground. It's just
sneaky,
deep and systemic, you know.
Yeah.
And that's, lots of progress has been made in terms of women having their respect and being real and everything.
And like more than one plate an hour.
Right, yeah. But there still is a lot more room for improvement.
Yeah, agreed, in all aspects of life. So your new album, it's called Fierce Bliss, which is a rad title. So it was inspired by a road trip?
Yeah, thank you.
I love a road trip.
Woo! Yes, my husband and I love to take road trips.
Yeah?
And it was 2020. It was in the midst of the height of the pandemic, right?
Yeah.
And we'd already been in the house for 6 or 8 months, and we just went, can no do this no more.
We have to move.
And so we leased a tour bus, and we live in Florida now.
Yeah.
But we drove out to the West Coast. Then we went up to Seattle, and then we went to San Francisco, and then we went to LA, and all the national parks in between.
Beautiful. So did being on that road trip, is that kind of what, I guess, led you to do Fierce Bliss, like inspired you?
Yeah, it gave me a lot of fresh, input of the beauty, and just it energized me, and it was peaceful. So that's what it takes for me to write, is I need peace, and I need room to daydream and quiet,
Oh
and
my
the tour
God.
life is not that. The tour life, as you know, is
Chaotic.
It's like a crossroads of just all these different people's energies and everything. You have to be just focused on that 1-2 hours you're going to do on stage.
Yeah.
So the road trip really helped me write.
I love that. So next year is the 50th anniversary of Heart.
Yeah.
So that's amazing. So do you have any plans to celebrate? I mean, that's awesome. 50 years?
We do.
Yeah.
But I gotta say, it's too early days for me to talk about it now.
Yeah.
I'm not at liberty to discuss it.
Oh, I like it.
But
Yeah, that makes it a tease.
But yeah, we are gonna do a thing.
Okay, just asking for a friend. Anne's new album is called Fierce Bliss. It's out now, and Anne is performing for us later in the show. You will definitely want to stick around for that.